Fame can give you the world, but sometimes it takes just one moment to reveal the cracks. At his Nashville concert, pop star Benson Boone stopped mid-performance to deliver a raw, emotional confession. Sometimes people leave your life, and it sucks. Fans were stunned. Was this a heartfelt message to his audience, or a quiet signal that his romance with TikTok influencer Maggie Thurmon has come to an end? On September 9th, at Nashville's Bridgestone Arena, Benson Boone paused his show and bared his soul. Standing before thousands of fans, his voice cracked as he admitted how much it hurts when someone walks out of your life. The words weren't rehearsed, and they weren't part of the set list. They were raw, vulnerable, and heavy with meaning. Before launching into his emotional ballad, In the Stars, Benson told the crowd that singing this particular song that night meant more than ever. As he began to choke up, the arena fell silent, with fans sensing they were witnessing something personal unraveling right before their eyes. The moment, captured on TikTok, instantly went viral, sparking endless whispers about who exactly Benson was talking about. Only days after that emotional performance, TMZ dropped a bombshell. According to their report, Benson Boone and Maggie Thurmon had quietly split. Neither side has confirmed or denied the story, but the timing was impossible to ignore. His tearful words in Nashville suddenly felt less like a generic reflection on heartbreak and more like a hidden farewell to the relationship fans had been following for over a year. The silence from those camps only added fuel to the fire. With no official statement, speculation took center stage, and the emotional cracks Benson showed on stage now seemed like confirmation that the breakup rumors were very real. Just a year ago, Benson Boone and Maggie Thurmon seemed like the perfect match. They were first spotted together in March of 2024, long before they made things Instagram official. Fans loved the pairing, a rising pop star with a voice that could break hearts, and a TikTok influencer who had built her own empire of millions online. Together, they gave off the vibe of a modern-day power couple, blending music, style, and social media into one. By the summer of 2024, their relationship was no longer just whispers, it was front and center, with adorable posts, playful videos, and public appearances that painted the picture of a fairy tale romance. To the outside world, Benson and Maggie weren't just dating, they were thriving, building a story that seemed destined to last. Their love story wasn't just lived in private, it played out on some of the biggest stages in entertainment. In 2024, Benson and Maggie walked the red carpet together at the MTV Video Music Awards, where he proudly took home the award for Best Alternative Video. Cameras captured the two beaming, hand in hand, looking every bit like Hollywood's next it couple. Fast forward to May 2025, when Maggie joined Benson in New York for one of the biggest milestones of his career, his Saturday Night Live debut. She was by his side at the after-party, the pair photographed together in a whirlwind of flashing lights and excitement. On social media, their everyday moments were just as loved, cozy at-home videos, goofy dances, and heartfelt captions that made fans root for them even more. From glamorous award shows to casual TikTok posts, Benson and Maggie gave the impression of a couple who had it all: love, success, and an adoring fan base watching every step of the way. But behind the picture-perfect smiles, the realities of fame were setting in. Benson Boone's career has been skyrocketing. Sold-out arenas, chart-topping singles, and endless travel tied to his American Heart tour. While fans saw the glitz, insiders know how relentless that pace can be. Constant rehearsals, press obligations, and months spent away from home can put cracks in even the strongest relationships. Maggie, with her own fast-moving influencer career, had her own schedule pulling her in different directions. Reports suggest the couple struggled to find balance, with long stretches apart and conflicting commitments taking their toll. It's a familiar story in Hollywood: two people in love, pulled apart not by feelings, but by the unforgiving grind of fame and success. And for Benson and Maggie, that pressure may have been the silent wedge that started to push them apart. For fans, the first red flag wasn't an argument or a headline. It was silence. In the early days, Benson and Maggie filled their feeds with each other, playful TikToks, sweet captions, and candid glimpses into their life together. But in recent months, those posts began to fade. The couple who once couldn't stop sharing suddenly looked quieter online. Some fans claim they noticed old photos disappearing, while others pointed out subtle changes: fewer tags, fewer mentions, and less interaction. In the world of influencers and pop stars, social media is more than just fun. It's a window into the state of a relationship, and when that window closes, speculation only grows louder. Was the silence a sign of trouble, or just two busy careers pulling focus elsewhere? For many fans, it felt like the first unspoken confirmation that something had shifted. When the Nashville speech hit TikTok, the internet exploded. Clips of Benson choking up before "In the Stars" were shared millions of times, and the comments section turned into a storm of theories. Some fans were heartbroken, convinced his words were a quiet farewell to Maggie. Others argued that it was too soon to jump to conclusions, pointing out that artists often pour raw emotions into their songs without directly confirming what's happening behind the scenes. On Twitter, hashtags like Benson and Maggie and Protect Benson began trending, while TikTok creators dissected every lyric, every glance, and every social media move the couple had made in recent weeks. The speculation only deepened as neither Benson nor Maggie stepped forward to address the rumors. And in the vacuum of silence, fans started writing their own versions of the story, some hopeful for a reunion, others convinced the love story had already reached its final chapter. What started as one of music's sweetest love stories may now be facing its most painful chapter. From red carpets and viral TikToks to that raw moment on stage in Nashville, Benson Boone and Maggie Thurmon's journey has always played out in front of the world, and now the silence around their rumored split only leaves fans with more questions than answers. As Benson told the crowd, "As terrible as it is, there's always something or someone who can pull you out of it." The real question is, will Maggie still be that someone, or has their story quietly come to an end? One thing is certain: in the fast-moving world of fame, love can feel untouchable one moment and fragile the next. But now, it's up to the fans to decide. Do you believe Benson and Maggie are truly over, or is this just another test in a love story that might not be finished yet?